All right, this is my review of the Thule EnRoute 30-liter bag. I've got it packed out just about as much as I can. I bought it because I couldn't find any good reviews, so I bought it to see what it was like, and this is my review of it. I'm going to start by saying this is the first time I've done one of these reviews. So, 30-liter bag, it's packed out with 16 pounds worth of gear. As you can see, it stands up pretty well on its own. It is going to be approximately maybe 18 and a half inches long by roughly 12 inches wide. And then depth, like I said, it's packed out pretty well here. On the bottom, it is about 9 inches deep. And at the top, if you include the hard case, it is also about 9 inches, a little bit lower over here. All right. The material is, I'm going to assume, some kind of a nylon or polyester. It seems like it's going to be reasonably water reflective or water resistant. I don't know for a fact, though. There are a couple little points up here where you can attach something. If you wanted to, you could attach something up here. There's looks like two on each side there. There are two water bottle pockets. They are decent size. This is a 20 ounce Nalgene. It slides in there real well. It might get a little bit thicker. I've got another one that is a little thicker, but it does not get in there. You can see there is a little bit of it's like a pull from the lining already. This is a brand new bag. I ordered it from a store last week. So, and I still have the tags on it because I'm actually going to return it because I don't ultimately like it. But because there wasn't a good review out there, I wanted to at least try and do one here. These water bottle pockets are mesh. They do have a little bit of stretch to them. I do like that they've got cinch down straps here, so you can cinch down stuff into them. I've got a little speaker that I take on trips with me over here. This is an Ounce speaker. Works really well, but it's nice because I can strap it on there, so I don't have to worry about it. This bag does have what they refer to as an external shoe carrier. I was going to use it for dirty clothes. I thought it was really cool, so you can see it here. In theory, you can actually, so it goes about halfway up the bag. You could stuff some stuff in there to use it as a quick, a quick stuff or quick slash spot pocket, if you will, since it is filled out pretty well. But just want to show you that while I was here. On the back, you can see it does stand up on its own while it's packed out. That's kind of nice. One of the things that I don't particularly like about the bag are these straps. These are very, very, in my opinion, kind of thin. They do have some mesh on the back. They kind of sound and feel like cardboard or plastic. They don't have a whole lot of, there's a little bit there, but you can actually hear it squeak. Maybe that's just because it's new, but when it's packed out, when I'm wearing it, it's not comfortable for me. These start to dig into my shoulders, and they start to just dig into my chest a little bit, and it's just not comfortable. It does have a sternum strap here. It's got a little elastic catch holder here. Also has the elastic catch holder down here as well. The sternum strap does slide up and down very nicely. So that's very cool. It's got a handle on the top. The handle on the top, you can see, is already starting to come undone. That's just how it showed up. It is very small, and it is not something you're going to want to carry for any length of time. It's just not going to be comfortable. There's also one on the side. It's also just a regular, there's no padding to it. It looks like they just took the strap and then they flipped it flip the two sides over to kind of make it to give it something here. And then on the back, you can also see there is a pass-through. I've got it packed out pretty well right now, and this pass-through is going to be tough to get it over anything. I can barely get my fingers in here. So just keep that in mind. And then also, one of the things to note here, it does have this hard case, which I found out comes in handy. However, in my opinion, it just takes up too much space on the inside of the pack, and I'll show you that in a minute. So right now I've got the tags for the bag, because like I said, I do plan on returning it, but since there weren't any good reviews out there, I wanted to at least show a little bit about it. So this pocket is really quite large. I like the idea of being able to fit my sunglasses in here. I found out, like, I recently took a trip to Europe, so this is my plug for Europe, and that fit in really well in there. That's how big the pack was. And then I also put my EpiPen in here, because realistically I need one, and so that seemed like a good spot for it. So like I said, it is a good size pocket. This does not seem to come out at all, but it's just, like I said, it's too big, and I'll show you why in a minute. While I'm on the outside, I can tell you these zippers, they're all YKK. I feel like they're too small for the bag. I've seen other bags that just have larger zippers, and they seem to work better. They don't have locking mechanisms on the zippers themselves. However, you can see they do have the opportunity to slide under the little stash pocket that at least gives some semblance of security. So someone, if they're coming up, they can't just grab it, so there's something there. So that's kind of a nice feature. This bottom pocket is, this bottom pocket. One thing I noticed was kind of annoying is the cinch down strap over here. You have to unhook it when you want to unzip the bag. But so this just gives you an idea of what's in here. It only opens up halfway down this side, and then a quarter of the way down this side. So right now I've got a 14-inch laptop in here. I was able to fit at one point in time 2 14-inch laptops, so that was kind of nice. So there's that as well. I've got it's got a zip close pocket in front of the, so it's got the laptop, it's got the, another pocket that can be like a tablet. I just have a notepad in here. It's got the zip close pocket that's about 3 or 4 inches long. I've got a charger in there, and my AirPods are in there. That's it in there. It's got 2 pen pockets, and it's got 2 reasonably thick pockets in there. I had my wallet in one of those, and then it's got another zipper pocket here with a key ring attached to it. So that's kind of nice feature. This is a plastic key ring. I don't know how much I would trust it. I actually felt like it was better to put my keys in the pocket, just because it didn't seem like it was going to be super trustworthy. And then I also have my external battery stuffed in there, so that pocket is about 4 inches deep. And then what was really interesting was that this compartment now goes way, way down to the bottom of the bag, and I was able to stuff it. Like, you could put a jacket in there. I actually put my Dob kit in there. This is a Briggs & Riley Dob kit. You can tell I'm not a professional traveler because this is not small in any way, but this fit down at the bottom of this bag. So that is the laptop compartment. Now we're going to get into the main clamshell opening. So, main clamshell opening. I ended up putting these Columbia pants. These are, zip-off pants that I take when I travel. Lightweight pants or shorts. That's kind of a nice feature there. When I bought this bag, I really liked the fact that it had this plastic sort of waterproof bag on the inside here that I could use as a Dob kit for a short trip. It also has this pocket here. One thing I noticed, while there is some depth here, when I had it packed out the way I did, because I had my Dob kit in the back, it was popping this up really far, which made this pocket totally useless, but took up this whole space. However, when I don't have a Dob kit back there, this space, you basically just have to pack on top of these pockets, and you know, but it's not really going to hold well because there isn't like a specific organizational. I guess you could use some thin packing cubes in here that would work. I don't personally use packing cubes. I'm a bigger guy, so all of my clothes are 2XL. I use the rolling vac bags. I found those work best. So on this other side, I was able to fit, I've got 3 t-shirts, 5 boxers, and 5 pairs of socks. So we'll throw this over here. And then these are just, I got these off of Amazon. I don't even know who made them. I buy them every couple years, and you know, they work pretty well. This is that shoe bag I was referring to. They advertise it as a shoe bag. It's got some good depth. When I bought it, I wear size 13 shoes. I tried to fit a pair of 13 boat shoes in here, and it was so wide that I could barely get this zip closed. So I was planning on using it as a dirty clothes bag. I thought it was a great idea. It's one of the reasons why I bought it. And like I said, you can also use it as a stash pocket if you're not traveling, if you're just, you know, looking for a place to throw something that's easy to get to. So in theory, it was a good idea, but so you can see this is that hard pocket up front. It takes up quite a bit of space from the top of this clamshell area. And then, yeah, so they do give you the option, you can roll this up, and actually it's got a little Velcro strap here, so you can Velcro it in. Let's see, where is it? There we go. And there, now it's sort of out of the way. So that's how that works. But like I said, I thought the idea behind this pack was great. I really liked, you know, the clamshell opening. I liked the separate compartments. I liked that I could use this as like a pseudo Dob kit for shorter trips. I just didn't like the ultimate design. You know, the zippers were a little frustrating because they're so small. The handles being so thin, and not just the build quality didn't quite seem to be there. You know, it had everything I wanted. It had the cinch straps so that when it was packed down, you could really cinch it closed. It had these little safety loops that you know could give you some semblance of peace when you're in the airport. It's got 2 water bottle pockets, so it's got all of that. For me, it was missing an extra stash pocket up front. I was looking for something, so I didn't have to use the laptop pocket as a stash pocket. So in that regard, it just didn't work for me. But hopefully now there's something out there for those of you who are looking at this, so you can kind of see if it's something that you want. And yeah.